What's up, everyone, and welcome to Tie-Dye Tanks. My name is Jeremy, and I am here to introduce you to the second part of my YouTube channel, and that is my fish tanks, as in the name Tie-Dye Tanks. So, this is one of my 3 tanks that I own. This is a 40-gallon breeder tank. I have planted it with some live plants. The stones that you see here, I gathered from a quarry by my house, and I washed them until they were ready to put in the tank, and I added that piece of driftwood back there. That was something that I've had for a while and that I've been meaning to use but didn't use. Now it has a purpose. To tell you some of the inhabitants of this tank, we have 4 Harlequin Rasboras, we have 4 Brilliant Rasboras, we have 1 green Cory, he's around here somewhere, he's a big old fat guy. We have 1 snail over there, as you can see, it's right there. And we have 6 shrimp in here, oh, and 1 red-eye tetra. Now, on this tank, there's also something unique that I wanted to show you, which is something that I'm going to be doing from now on. And that's tie-dye backgrounds for aquariums. This one is a green color scheme that I put together back here. I attached it with glue dots, and I can make any color scheme. I'm going to show you a blue color scheme here in a minute, but I can make all kinds of different color schemes for tanks. As for plants in this tank, you have hornwort. You got some moneywort in here. Got a couple Java ferns, some Lloydiella. We've got some dwarf hairgrass, Anubias nana, and we've got some random stuff like a couple things in Mayaka over there, some Java moss on the rock there. And that's about it for this tank. It's going to get some more inhabitants here soon, probably 4 to 6 more Harlequin Rasboras and a nice school of Cardinal Tetras. It's got a little brown algae right now. It's because of the lights that I'm using. I'm not using aquarium lights, and there's just algae there. I got to get some algae eaters. So, all right, let's go to the other tank. Alright, this is my 29-gallon guppy tank, and as you can see, we've got guppy inhabitants in here. We've got 3 males and 5 females. We've also got shrimp in here, about 16 or so. You might not be able to see any right now. Oh, there's one guy up there on the filter, a yellow one. And there's going to be some more guppies added to this tank, some more shrimp. We also have some nearite snails living in here. There's 2 right there. Another one up on the glass. And as for plants in this one, we have dwarf hairgrass in here. We have Java moss, Lloydiella golden, green kabamba, Mayaka, some hornwort, some Cryptocoryne undulati, some Anubias nana petites back there, and there's microswords also. We also have some wisteria and a red Reuben sword. Some of the moss over here isn't growing very well. I'm going to replace that. I didn't, when I installed it, it didn't stay wet in the tank overnight. I tried to spray it and it just didn't stay wet, so that's what happened, is some of it died. This tank has the blue background like I told you on it. And this is my first foray into actual aquascaping. I got the stone from my local fish store, Gateway Aquatics. I got this as a piece of spiderwood, driftwood right here. I got that from, I think, Petco. And I got the pebbles from Home Depot when I super glued them together. And then the substrate on this tank is Fluval stratum and sand, and then some aquarium gravel from a previous tank. And this, like I said, this tank's gonna get some more guppies in it, and it's also going to get some more shrimp. Now we're gonna go over to my little Serpe Tetra tank. These guys were in the tank that the guppies were in originally, but they were attacking the shrimp, so I had to move them over here. This is a 10-gallon tank, and as you can see, there's 5 Serpe Tetras in there. There's a bunch of snails because I used gravel from an old tank that was infested with snails, and this is what you get. You get snails. I'm going to put these guys in a bigger tank eventually, probably with some more tetras and some other fish. I'm not deciding. I haven't really decided what I want to get with those yet. Right here, if you see these shells, those shells came from Florida in the ocean, and I just used them to repurpose them for this tank. Now, I'm going to show you one thing. It's going to be kind of dark, but I'm sure you can see it over there. That tank right there, and these boards are going to be used to create a stand. It's going to be a makeshift aquarium stand. That 29 and 2 10-gallon tanks will be on that stand, and this 29 gallons is going to be turned into a paludarium for green tree frogs, and the 2 10-gallons, I don't know. I'm going to decide at some point in time. Alright, let's go back to the guppies so they can say goodbye to you. They're very personable. Every time I come up to the tank, they like to get up there and say hi. If they're not up at the tank saying hi, they are having nookie sexy time. Alright, everybody, that's the introduction to my tanks. I'll have another tie-dye tutorial video tomorrow. It'll be one in my tie-dye 101 series. If you like this video, give it a like. And if you want to see more from me in the future, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you later, guys. Have a good day. Tank on.